We've got a great event rolling into town. I'm glad to have Rachel Flores. She is the Executive Director of the Amarillo Art Institute, and we're talking about the return of the Hoodoo Mural Festival this weekend. What makes this event so family friendly and so great?
I think one of the coolest things about it is just how unique it is. We don't really have anything else quite like it in our city, and so it was very exciting for us to get the opportunity to bring it over to Sunset and just get to explore the music, the murals, the interactive art, and get to bring it to our house.
Yeah, so for the first time we've been downtown. Now we're moving it over to what I think is one of the best venues in town. You guys do such a great job on that. The muralists are already here. How are you guys getting ready?
There's a lot being done right now. So one of the biggest components that we wanted to bring to the event is the interactive component. You know, that's what we do. We're an art school, we're an art center. And so one of the big things that's been being done over the last 2 days is just building these giant pieces that people are going to be able to create their own murals on as well. So it's kind of a miniature mural city. But then just kind of getting all the other logistical things you get ready for an event and getting to work with the muralists and see where they're at and kind of help them get their pieces done.
So again, Hoodoo on the move instead of downtown Amarillo, heading over to Sunset, which we're really excited about. There's going to be art, there's going to be food, and there's going to be music. So much, in fact, that you have 2 stages this year.
That's right. So we have our main stage in the AJ Swope Performance Plaza. That's going to have our headliners and a couple of local bands. And then we've got a second stage, our A and B stage, that's also going to have a lot of local music. And then this year, we also have the benefit of our building. So inside in our Vermilion Gallery, where we have an art show, we're going to have kind of singer-songwriters set up playing music as well. So it's a great way to include all the different artists that we have in our community and kind of make sure they have a spot in the festival.
Tell us about how the event really kind of gets kick-started tomorrow with Jason Boyette interviewing a few of the muralists.
Yeah, so we heard when we talked to a lot of the artists that had been plugged in the last few years, one of the areas that they felt like they really wanted more of was like meet and greet with the artists. They want to learn, you know, the local artists that are here, they want to learn from the people that are coming into town doing these mural festivals all over the nation. And so we created a space where on Wednesday we have an artist talk. One of our muralists is going to do a brief kind of presentation, and then Jason Boyette is going to lead a panel discussion with some of our other muralists, so people can ask questions, get to learn about where public art is going across the country, and just kind of get to meet all of the people.
I'm telling you, speaking from experience, we take our family. We've been every year. It is really just an immersive experience that I think would be worthwhile if you and your family headed out. So if they want to go, how do they get tickets?
Yeah, so tickets are going to be available all the way up through day of. You can actually purchase them at the gate, or you can get them online at hoodoomural.com.
One of my things I'm excited about this year, Raylan Baxter, you guys got a really great lineup of musicians that are going to be accompanying all of these incredible artists.
Yes.
But these musicians are going to be providing quite the soundtrack for the event.
Yes, we have Raylan Baxter and Midlake and Quaker City Nighthawks are all coming in from out of town. And then again, we have some fabulous musicians here in Amarillo, so it's nice to get to highlight them as well.
All right, one more time. Where do we get tickets?
hoodoomural.com.
All right, go over there and check it out. We appreciate you so much, Rachel. Thank you for being in.
Thank you.
I've got good news. We have more Studio 4 coming up after this. We're going to interview Skylar Gallup about her latest guest on Hey Amarillo. Don't go anywhere.